friends, welcome to the channel. I just got back from an amazing adventure out in Africa, so I cannot wait to share it with you. So our mission was to go and find and photograph 6 of the 7 of Africa's crocodile species. Why not all 7? Because 1, we were on a time crunch. We had 3 weeks to find 6 species, and they were easy enough to find. I mean, it was still a difficult journey, but it was easy enough to find between Gabon and Cote d'Ivoire. So the 7th one, well, is out in the Congo, and pretty much, so my friend that helped us set this up said, if you thought this part was hard, going to the Congo and trying to find the Congo dwarf crocodile takes it up a notch, takes it up to the next level. So that's for another trip. So coming up in this video, I'm going to show you how we got to Gabon, how we started the trip really quickly, and some of the wildlife that we saw. We're gonna get in a boat, we're gonna go out on our first wildlife excursion. We're gonna go out and see the first species, the Central African slender-snouted crocodile. All right, so we get our luggage, we get on this safari jeep, it's open-sided, it's about 2 hours from the ferry to the hotel we were staying at. We're motoring along and the driver saw on the side of the road, right underneath a street lamp, a African forest elephant that was just feeding, grazing that night. And so that was our first, that was like the welcome committee to our adventure finally, right? Now I will interject, I do have a blog on my website that talks about all of the eco lodges, the excursions that we went on, and a couple of tips about vaccines and visas that you're gonna need to get into Gabon. We went out on the Mbivie River, and if you're wanting to go find the Central African slender-snouted species, this is a great place to do it because you can see them during the day, you can slowly approach by boat, but you can get that really nice shot that you've been dreaming of getting. So it was incredible just getting out there. The water was just, it was like glass. So friends, you do want to be sure to hit the subscribe video so that you can see the rest of the trip. We have 5 more species to go, so you definitely don't want to miss any of that. So all of the crocodiles are juveniles. They're basking on logs, they're on overhanging branches over the water. So they can get the sunlight that they need, but they also have a quick escape. So you'll see some of those clips too. It was a balancing act of being on the boat and gently coming up there with our cameras and getting there before the crocodiles jumped into the water. So that was kind of tough, but I really got some epic, just delicious photos that I absolutely love and I'm super excited to have. It was just a dream of mine. We went out in a boat on Mbivie River, and I mean, we just lost count of how many crocodiles we saw. I got so many gorgeous photos. We saw birds flying around, lots of birds. We saw really unique nests like the hammerkop nests. We saw these hanging weaver bird nests, and it was just a wonderful excursion. And it was perfect. It was great. Thank you to our guide, Carl. I'm gonna put his info in the description below because Carl does this kind of stuff for everybody. So he's able to take you out and help you find whatever wildlife you're particularly looking for. So Carl, thank you, you're the man. Next up, we've now gotten back to the dock and now we are on our way to Luango National Park. And to get there, we will be in the same open-sided safari. We will go through a torrential downpour, get pretty soaked, and eventually get to the park where we are going to see elephants galore. We're going to see forest buffalo, red river hogs, and a really rare sighting of Nile crocodiles.